I just made this entire kids book in less than 5 minutes from one single sentence, and I can sell it for $1,000. But here's the crazy part. I didn't write a single word or design any of the images. This AI tool did it for me in the blink of an eye. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to do exactly the same.
It also creates animated kid stories in a single click of a button.
So if you're ready, hit the like button and let's get into it. I'm also giving away some cool prizes in this video, so definitely stick around for that.
I know you have a dream. I know if you're watching this video, you had an idea for a kid's story or a kid's book, but you don't know how to draw, you don't know how to animate, you don't know how to sketch, and that's fine because most of us don't. Most of us don't know how to put together a kid's book. None of us know where to start. It's super confusing and complicated. I understand, and it can be overwhelming at times. But platforms like ReadKidz.com allow you to create the most engaging book. If it's in your imagination, you can create it with ReadKidz. Let me show you exactly what I mean. But before we get into it, watch until the end of the video because I'm giving away 3 monthly subscriptions to ReadKidz absolutely for free. Each one is valued at about $30. To enter to win, all you have to do is leave a nice little comment below. YouTube is not associated with this contest. This contest giveaway was brought to you by ReadKidz.com. All right, let's get into it. As soon as we land on the homepage, you'll notice 3 options. We have the story option that creates engaging kids stories from a single text prompt. We have the animation option, which creates kids videos with a single text prompt. And we have AI image generation. Before we jump into the kids story section of the video, here's a very cool feature from ReadKidz. Let's first check out the animation section. Now, ReadKidz allows us to create a full and comprehensive, engaging animated kid story at the click of a button. We have the age range here. We have the story type. We have the story theme. There's third person or first person perspective. Make me a story about a young kid and his mother who live together in a treehouse. Perfect. Let's click generate. So it's writing our story in real time, and it just named our story for us up in the treehouse. Once we're satisfied with this, we can go ahead and click extract roles. For the animated story section, there's a bunch of different styles that we can use. There's anime style, soft plush style. Ooh, let's go with that. That looks really fun. Here are our characters here to the left. I'm going to click on the edit button, and we're going to make sure that we're satisfied with all the settings here. Hairstyle, facial features, accessories, perfect. I like it all. We're going to click confirm. We're going to do the same thing for the supporting character here with the mother. Once we're satisfied with all of the attributes of our characters, we're going to click generate. So you'll notice inside of ReadKidz, when we generate our character, it gives us 4 different options down here to choose from, and we can choose the one that we like the most. I'm going to go with this one right here. Let's go to the mom and let's click generate. All right, and now we have the mother. Let's choose this one right here. Wow, super cute. Okay, let's click next. It just developed a full and complete storyboard. And if there's something here that we don't like, we can always edit it. So let's go through it and make sure that we like all of it. If we don't, we can edit it. But for now, let's click next. Okay, the next screen it takes us to is the place where we actually create the images. So it's going to give us the film strip to the left. And for this specific one, we have 22 pages. We're going to go page by page and we're going to generate the starting images. So here's the cover of the book. We're going to go to the second page and we're going to click generate. Alrighty, once we created all of our scenes here and we're happy with it, we can go ahead and start generating the video. Now here's where it starts getting fun, guys. Here are all the scenes, all the way down to 21. We have the official prompt here, which is automatically done for us. We don't need to know any type of prompting at all. You can always enter your own prompt if you want, but in this case, we're going to stick with the official prompt. We're going to click generate video. Once we generated all of our video here and we're satisfied, we go up to animation preview. So in animation preview, we're going to go ahead and start adding the scenes. We click on add video materials and let's click on all of them. Notice that there's no sound, there's no voice, there's no music because we haven't added them yet. We can add our own custom voice, our own custom narration or music. Let's check out how to do that now. We're going to go up to dubbing and there's all these different voices that we can choose here. We can try them out if we want. I'm going to go with the first one here. We're going to select voice. After, let's grab our background music.
On the edge of a green whispering wood stood a tall oak tree. High in its branches was a treehouse, home to Milo and his mother, Mrs. Fern. It was summertime, and sunlight streamed through leafy windows each morning.
Very, very cool. Now, let's check out the kid story feature of ReadKidz and the possibilities that can come with it. We have a few different options that we can choose here. There's age ranges from 0 all the way up to 12 years old. We have story types, fairy tales, holidays, adventures, education, etc. We have story themes like nursery rhyme, unicorn, zombies, princess, you name it, it's here. We have chronological order books, we have flashbacks, there's third person or first person perspective, and there is the size of the children's book. So in this case, let's create a book. I'm so excited. I can't believe this exists now. It's 2026. Yes, let's get into it. Make me a story about a young boy who walks through a magical forest and discovers a giant magical plant. Awesome. We're going to click generate. So this is actually generating in real time our story. This came from a single sentence. Check it out, guys. Look at the words being populated down here. This is super cool. It even named our book for us. The Secret of the Emerald Vine. I like it. So once we're satisfied with this script, we can always redo it if we want. But once we're satisfied, we click extract roles. The next screen is where ReadKidz allows us to choose our own style. And if we scroll down here, there are virtually unlimited options that we can choose from. There's soft comic style, there's hand-drawn style, geometric, retro, ink, there's Lego, there's 90s American comic style, Chinese, porcelain, modern, just you name it, it goes on and on. You'll be here for days if you want. But in this specific case, I'm going to choose sketchy doodle style. Check this out. But even more styles, there's anime. Super, super cool. All right, but for now, we're going to go with sketchy doodle style. Click next. The next scene, it takes us to our character scene. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to generate the images for the characters. The main protagonist, you can edit your character here. You can choose the gender, the age, the category. In this case, it's a human. We're going to choose the skin type, hair color, hairstyle, facial features, you name it. You can fully customize your characters. Once we're satisfied with this, we click confirm. The magical vine character here, we're going to edit it. Category is the plant, so we're going to leave it on that. Gender, unknown. Age, unknown. But you can describe your magical plant here. And again, it can be anything. It can be the plant, it could be an insect, an animal, a human, a mythical creature, you name it. As long as you have the imagination, you can create it on ReadKidz. We're going to click confirm. Now we're going to generate our characters. Cool. After a minute or two, it created our main character. And we have a bunch of different styles down here that we can choose from. Whichever one we like. I'm going to go with this one. That one's really cute. We like this one. We're going to leave it as is. We're going to click on Magical Vine. We're going to click Generate. Alrighty, once we've chosen our magical plant here, we're going to click Next. So you'll notice that it creates an entire storyboard. And as we go down here, we can edit it if we don't like it, or we can leave it the same. But you'll notice here, there's scenes, there's shots, and it creates everything in the click of a button. Once you're satisfied with this, go ahead and click Next. Now check this out, guys. It's actually writing the code of the children's book right in front of you in real time. You don't have to worry about any of this. This doesn't really matter when you're creating it. It just wants to show you exactly what it's doing here. So this is just a cool little preview of what it's doing behind the scenes as it's creating your children's book. So this will take a couple of minutes, and once it's done, we can start editing. Okay, after it wrote our entire story and it generated our characters, it brings us to the editing screen. Now, if we see our title like this, we want to make it smaller. We can always come up to here. We can adjust the size. We can adjust the color, the fonts, etc. It's just like using any text program. It's super, super easy. So towards the left here, you'll notice the film strip. These are the individual pages of the book. And in this specific book, it has exactly 20 pages. We're going to go page by page. And if we like the story here on each page here to the left, we're going to click Generate. And it's going to generate our entire picture book right in front of our eyes. And there's some options down here that we can use. There's the original story option. There's the original subtitle, We have the roll list. We can add audio. We can add background music. We can add text, image. We can upload our own image, or we can upload a background image. But in this case, since we're only creating a children's book, we're going to click generate. Okay, so we went through each scene and we generated scene by scene. Now, the cool thing about this is if you don't like the scene, ReadKidz actually gives you 4 choices to choose from here on the left. So if we don't like this in particular, we can go ahead and choose one of these. We click apply to canvas and it immediately puts it on the canvas for us. And we could always change it up if we want. So let's go through our scenes and make sure that we like each individual one. I'm going to change this one to the first one here. I'm scrolling down. Okay, let's say that I don't like the white background. I'm going to click on this button up here, chat PS, and I'm going to say, please make the background a lush forest. And then we're going to click create. And in literally 1 minute, it created the background for us. God, that's so cool. So let's continue to go down the list. For each one of these, for the white backgrounds, I'm going to go ahead and change that. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to leave it the same. We can go down, we can choose our scenes. And of course, we can always change them up from the options here on the left. I'm going to change it to this one. Cool. And once we like all of our scenes here, we're going to check the preview. We're going to go up here to present, and it's going to show us our entire book. How cool is this? Look. Guys, remember, you can do this in any style that you want. You can do it in anime, you can do it in Disney, you can do it in Pixar style, you can do it in Lego style, block style, retro, Art Nouveau, anything that you want. ReadKidz can do it for you. And you can edit this in any way possible. You can change the colors, you can change the characters, you can upload your own photos, your own scenes. The sky is the limit with this software, and it makes it super, super easy. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be an editor, an animator, a sketcher. You don't need to have drawing skills, none of that. This book is what I created with a single text prompt, and I don't even have that much imagination. I know there are so many people out there that have an idea for a kid's story in their mind, but there's a wall in between their idea and reality. ReadKidz actually completely demolishes that wall, so you can make a full and engaging, exciting kid's story in less than 10 minutes. It's absolutely possible with ReadKidz. Like, I know you have ideas in your head. I know you want to create children's books. I know you want to be creative. We as human beings need to create. This is how we express our love and our imagination and our creativity. And this is how we show the world what we're made of. Like, some of us have these ideas in our head and they're fantastical. You can be the next Dr. Seuss if you want. Like, what's stopping you from making millions of dollars and changing so many lives with kids' books like this? There's no excuses anymore. In 2026, programs like ReadKidz allows you to create any book that you want in literally 10 minutes. It's so, so awesome. So after you generated each scene of the children's book, what you can do is you can either download it from this option here, or you can generate a video. Essentially what the generate video section does is it adds background music and small little effects. So you can post this to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, etc. But for now, we're just going to stick with the book. And if you go through it and you want to change the text, you simply click on the text. You can make it bigger, smaller. You can change the colors up here. You can change the font, etc., etc. So it's super, super possible with ReadKidz. Now in 2026, God, you can be the best-selling author that you've always dreamed of. You can. I just get so darn excited talking about this. I can't breathe. You can put this on Amazon KDP. I'm going to show you here in a bit how you can make money with this, but there's so many different ways that you can monetize this, guys. Look at the consistency of the characters across the pages. Look how cool it is. Like, we created this in 10 minutes. So making stories with ReadKidz is super, super fun. And I think it's important for humans to express their imagination and creativity. But how exactly do we make money from ReadKidz? How exactly do we make money from these types of kid stories? Well, there's a couple of different ways. And there's a lot more ways in the 4 ways that I'm going to list in this specific part of the video. But I think these are the most powerful and can make you the most amount of money. The first one is Amazon KDP. I literally got rejected by 200 agents, 200 editors and agents for kids story companies and books and things like that. And it took me 2 years to create my books, and I got rejected by everyone until I found out about Amazon KDP. Essentially what this is you can self-publish your own book on Amazon, and there are people making $1,000 to $20,000 per month, monthly recurring revenue. Now, obviously you have to work up for this, but you should get started today. Like, imagine in 4 or 5 months from now, if you're making $10,000 a month, monthly recurring revenue from your imagination, from the kid stories that you created with ReadKidz. It's just absolutely insane what we can do these days with AI. The second one is Facebook groups. Now, this is one of my favorite ones because there are hundreds of thousands of different Facebook groups. And in Facebook groups that talk about parenting or single mothers, for example, or single fathers, there are millions of people in these groups looking for people exactly like you to create stories for their kids. Now, if you're a parent, you know that your child is special in some way. They have a special talent, a special skill, anything special. And all mothers know that their kids are one of a kind. So imagine if you can approach single mothers in these groups and offer your services, offer to make a book for their child, with their child being the star of the book, and motivate them and inspire them and put a smile on the face of the child, and just the mother's happy, the parents are happy. The other day, I sent one of these stories to my girlfriend's nephew, and oh my God, he couldn't believe it. He's like, oh my God, I'm the star of my show. I have my own book. How is this even possible? He reads it every night for like an hour before he goes. He's just so excited. And it literally made his day, his week, his month, and his year. It's just, kids are so excited. And mothers and fathers and parenting groups, people in these groups will pay big money for kids like this. Imagine if you can sell a single book for $300. $300. And imagine if you worked with 20 parents. That's a full-time job right there. So only from Facebook groups, you can make a full-time living, guys. Also, community groups, daycare groups, any groups that have to do with, kids and inspiring kids and revolving around children. It's so possible. I stutter. I get so excited when I talk about this. There's Fiverr and there's Upwork. Now, for those of you who don't know what Fiverr and Upwork are, these are websites that allow you to post your services and people come looking for you. For example, if you go on these websites and you type in kids stories, you'll see a lot of people making a lot of money, north of $3,000 a month, making kids stories and charging $200, $300, $400, $1,000 per book. These people are doing this full time, and you can do it as well. And I want you to go on Fiverr and Upwork and create a profile and start selling these books today, not tomorrow, not in a week from now, today. Listen, I know you have an idea in your head. I know you want to create this. I know you have a character. You have a storyline. You have an idea of something in your head. Go to readkids.com through the link in the description below and start creating your stories today and start monetizing it. Now, my favorite way to make money is the YouTube and TikTok route. And the reason why it's my favorite is because I actually teach one of the #1 best-selling faceless YouTube courses in the world on this subject. I show people how to make money on YouTube, how to make a full-time living. So I'm super passionate about YouTube and TikTok. Here's what you're going to do. And mind you, I just want to say, you don't need my course to succeed. You do not need my course. All you need is inspiration, dedication, motivation, and most of all, consistency. Let me show you how to do it. You're going to create your own YouTube channel or TikTok channel. Go to readkids.com, the link in the description below, create your account, start making videos today, and start posting YouTube shorts and TikTok videos as well. So you're going to be consistent with this. I don't want you to post once a week and be like, oh, nobody's watching my videos. I'm not getting views. I'm not getting people approaching me, asking me for my services. I want you to post minimum 3 YouTube shorts a day and 4 TikToks a day. The reason is because if only one of your shorts goes viral or only one of your TikTok videos goes viral, and when I say viral, I mean more than 100,000. And by the way, it's totally possible to go viral. And if I might say so myself, it's super easy if you know the game. If you get more than 100,000 views and you have a note in the description of the video, whether it's on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, that says Do you like the video? I can create the same one for your kid. Link in the description. Put a link to your website. Websites are free to make, and guess what? You have a full-time business. So if you have a link in the description to your website or your Instagram page or your Facebook page where you show people that you can make kid stories for their specific child, and people go from your TikTok video or your YouTube short to your website, you can make a lot of money, guys. If one of your videos hits 100K, you can have 50, 100 people who want to work with you at $300 each one. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. And organic YouTube and TikTok traffic now are so popular, and you can make so much money with this. And I've been screaming this at the top of my lungs for years, and you know, just it's crazy the amount of money that you can make with this. Go to YouTube, create a YouTube channel. Go to TikTok, create a TikTok channel. In the description of each video that you post, and again, I want you to post 3 YouTube shorts and 4 TikToks every single day. No excuses. Just do it. Block out a half an hour of your day, an hour of your day, and do it. If one of your videos gets a lot of views and you have a link in your description and people go to your website or they go to your Facebook or they go to your service sales page and they contact you and they pay you for kid stories, God, that's a full-time living right there. God, just quit your job. And like, I know some of you are on, you know, limited income. Just do it. Just do it, guys. What are you waiting for? It's 2026 and you can make full, engaging kid stories at the click of a button today. And just a reminder, guys, I'm giving away 3 free monthly subscriptions to ReadKidz completely for free. To enter to win, all you have to do is leave a nice little comment below. YouTube is not associated with this contest. This contest giveaway was brought to you by ReadKidz.com. Alrighty, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.